If you've ever caught yourself talking out loud when nobody's around, you've probably felt a little embarrassed. Maybe someone walked in, laughed, or gave you that look. Society loves to say, talking to yourself? That's the first sign you're losing it. But here's what psychology quietly knows and almost never says out loud. People who talk to themselves aren't crazy. They're operating on a higher mental level than most of the planet. In fact, science shows self-talk is one of the clearest markers of rare cognitive and emotional strength. Today I'm giving you the 5 uncommon superpowers almost every self-talker has, even if they've never realized it. Trait number 1.
Lightning, fast cognitive processing.
Trait number 1. Their brain processes information at an entirely different speed. When you speak a thought out loud, something wild happens inside your head. Your brain treats those words exactly like it treats words coming from another person. Psychologists call this verbal encoding, or external verbal processing. It's like giving your own mind an extra lane on the highway. A 2017 study from the University of Wisconsin and another from Bangor University both found the same thing. People who verbalized their thoughts while solving problems finished complex tasks 23 to 37% faster than silent thinkers.
Why?
Because speaking forces you to organize chaos into sentences. Messy clouds of ideas suddenly become clean, linear instructions. Self-talkers aren't slow, they're secretly turbocharged.
Deep dive example.
Imagine you're looking for your keys. Most people rummage in silence, frustration rising. The self-talker says out loud, "Okay, I came in, put the grocery bag down, took my jacket off, keys must be in the jacket."
Boom.
Found in 10 seconds. That's not luck. That's verbal processing turning a foggy memory into a step-by-step movie. Trait 2. God-level metacognition. Trait number 2. They have near superhuman metacognition. Metacognition is the fancy word for thinking about your thinking. It's the voice that watches the voice. Most people are so lost in their thoughts they never step outside to observe them. Self-talkers live outside their mind while still being inside it. They ask themselves real-time questions. Is this anger actually fear? Am I overthinking because I'm tired? Am I making this decision from ego or logic? Research published in Psychological Science shows that people who regularly use instructional or interrogative self-talk score in the top 10% on tests of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. They're literally their own therapist, coach, and best friend, all at once. Trait 3. Elite emotional regulation. Trait number 3. They can calm a storm inside their chest faster than anyone else. In 2014, Ethan Kross at the University of Michigan ran a famous experiment. He put people through brutal public speaking stress tests, then split them into groups. One group was told to silently panic. The other group was told to speak to themselves in third person. "Hey name, you've got this. Breathe." The self-talk group showed dramatically lower cortisol spikes, lower heart rates, and recovered emotionally twice as fast.
Why?
Because speaking soothing words activates the same prefrontal cortex circuits that light up when a parent comforts a child. Self-talkers don't wait for someone else to save them. They have a built-in emotional emergency brake.
Real-life example.
Next time you see someone whispering it's okay, just breathe, you're safe, while having a panic attack. They're not talking to ghosts. They're performing advanced neuroscience on themselves in real time. Trait 4. Unbreakable internal motivation. Trait number 4. Their motivation doesn't come from likes, applause, or gold stars. It comes from inside, and it never runs out. Every time a self-talker says, "Come on, one more rep. You promised yourself you'd finish this chapter. Remember why you started." They're firing up their own dopamine loop. Psychologists call this autonomous motivation or intrinsic drive. A massive meta-analysis of 184 studies found that people with high intrinsic motivation outperform externally motivated people by up to 400% in long-term goals. Self-talkers don't need a coach screaming in their ear. They are the coach
and the player
and the crowd cheering them on. Trait number 5. Dual coding genius. Visual plus verbal thinking. Trait number 5. They think in technicolor movies, not just black and white words. Most people think in silent internal monologue. Self-talkers use dual coding theory without even knowing it. They speak and visualize at the same time. Say they're rehearsing a speech. They don't just read the lines. They see themselves on stage, hear the crowd, feel the mic in their hand. Speaking it out loud locks the images in deeper. Research from Alan Pivio in the 1970s, still cited today, proved that information encoded both verbally and visually is remembered up to 600% better. That's why self-talkers crush creative tasks, strategic planning, and anything that requires seeing the future before it happens. Bonus trait number 6. The hidden one. Quiet bonus trait most people miss. They're secretly rehearsing mastery. Athletes do it. LeBron talking shot mechanics under his breath. Surgeons do it, verbalizing every step before cutting. Chess grandmasters do it, muttering lines of play. Top performers in every field use self-talk to simulate reality before it happens. The average person thinks they look weird. The elite know they're sharpening a blade nobody else can see. The science summary. Let's stack the research so nobody can argue. Quarterly Journal of Experimental Psychology. Self-talk improves memory retrieval. Journal of Personality and Social Psychology improves self-control. Frontiers in Psychology boosts problem-solving speed. Emotion Journal lowers stress hormones within 60 seconds. Sports Medicine increases athletic performance by 11% on average. This isn't woo-woo. This is peer-reviewed proof that the kid muttering to himself in the corner might be running mental software most adults never download. Final thoughts and empowerment close. So the next time someone laughs because you're talking to yourself in the grocery store, car, or gym,
Smile. Let them laugh.
because while they're busy performing silence to look normal, you're upgrading your entire operating system in public. Talking to yourself isn't a quirk.
It's a cheat code. It's free therapy.
It's rocket fuel for your mind. You're not crazy. You're cognitively gifted. You're emotionally resilient. You're quietly building a mind most people will never understand because they're too afraid to talk to the most important person in their life.
Themselves. So keep talking, keep coaching, keep calming, keep visualizing, keep winning out loud.
And if you're one of the rare ones who already does this, I want you to do one thing for me right now. Drop a simple, "I do this" in the comments. Let's show the world how many quiet geniuses are actually out there. If this video finally made you feel seen, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because every week I drop calm, science-backed truths for the deep thinkers, the quiet feelers, and the ones who were told their whole life to just be normal. You were never meant to be normal. You were meant to be unstoppable. See you in the next one.